Adobe Premiere Pro, which is what I used to edit my videos, was being really annoying. So I didn't get any game audio out of this video. Still, hopefully you enjoy this episode. Even though there's no game audio because
on the wheel. So they have like a little rotary knob and rotary knob. English? Perfect.
Hello and welcome to a new episode, American Truck Simulator. In today's episode, we're taking a load from Carson City to, I have no clue. So let's just check it out. Right here it is. It's a crawler tractor. 55,000 pounds. We're going from Carson City to Reading. We're still in my Freightliner. Now they are adding real engine sounds to the game, but I don't know if that includes mods. Actually, it doesn't. It will not include mods, trust me, unless the modders have already real engine sounds. I don't know if they do, but they might. Some use the stock game sounds, and I know that in Euro Truck Simulator 2, that they have real truck sounds in there because they actually go out and sound test trucks. Let's take a look at our load here. 55,000 pounds. So let's take it out here. Now my wheel is being sent to Logitech to be repaired soon. I think it has a broken encoder, and these things are known to go bad. And basically, a broken encoder means that the wheel might just randomly lose its calibration, otherwise known as its center point. So if I was to have my wheel centered, which it is right now, see, it's a little bit off, but I've had times where it's like this, centered. Check our mirrors. Still have that blind spot, right? Not really blind spot, but where I can't see out of the mirror, right there. Okay, they pass by good. And it appears as if we're going to make that corner. I'm going to stay at my lower gearbox so that I can easily just get out of here. Now this is a lot less than we've been, and I don't need to turn there, but this is a lot less than we've been hauling recently. So it is nice to just have some of that. Because continuously hauling over 100,000 pounds is long. It takes a lot longer to do that. And also I spend more money on fuel. I don't know why I said it like that. It's kind of weird. Sorry to break the immersion here if you don't know, but I use the developer settings to teleport where I need to go. So if there's a really good delivery like I found here in Carson City, I just go here and then I type it kind of locks up of what you can do. And I should have looked there, but I didn't. And I did that. That was illegal. Starting off the day good. Getting a lot of illegal stuff in, because that's how we like to do it here. Let's get those good RPM revs up. Let's see if I can float it just by RPMs. Perfect. Nicely done. That was legit. That was a legitness. But anyway, yeah. This truck, I'm a bit worse at floating gears. I haven't learned its real shifting points as much yet. But if we're staying here in, actually no, we're going to California. So as long as we're here in Nevada, man, it's going to be nice having this 80 mile per hour speed limit until trucks get into your way. Which inevitably will happen. Because I'm a trucker and I hate the other truckers on the road because I'm always the one wanting to go, the speed limit. And all the other truckers are smart and go a bit under the speed limit. And when I say truckers, I'm not referring to real life. And it's just me or is his wheels not moving in my mirror? I have no clue. Yeah, see, look, these people are going 50 too. And that's just unacceptable. Good, okay, he's getting off. I just came into this after not playing this game for like half a week, and I'm already starting to get the shifts down. And Logitech, they use this thing. It's an encoder, but it's plastic, and it uses an optical sensor, which is kind of like a little tiny laser beam that goes through this optical lens inside of the wheel, and it eventually, because it is plastic, it breaks pretty easily. Now my wheel is very old, and I'm saying that when it came out. It's not very old in the sense that I've had it like for so long, but it is old in the sense from when it came out. When it came out was like 2010 or 8, something like that. And we're gonna need to get over here. Yeah, for some reason everyone's wheels just aren't moving. It's weird. So some people are actually being nice to me. For once, people are actually nice to the trucker that's on the road. And oh, I got it. Okay, anything gonna hit over there? But so these plastic encoders break a lot easier than like a copper, not really copper, but I think it's brass or something like that. And you could actually buy like these. I'm gonna say brass. It might not be, or maybe it's steel. I have no clue, but it's a material that's not plastic. It's a metal. And people, okay, so the people that make this say that some people who have wheels actually put their encoders into the wheel before their encoder dies. Now, yeah, dang it, I'm getting over. Stupid blue car. But like, Logitech's wheels, they do make really nice wheels. But my wheel is pretty old, and most people don't have warranty on them. So most people would open up the wheel and go into it and check it out and fix it. Whereas my wheel, I still have warranty on it because I only got it maybe 2 or 3 years ago. This wheel has actually seen 3 different of my computers. 3. I had a really crappy Toshiba laptop. Then I had a HP laptop, which was a bit better. And then I got this Alienware Aurora R6. Speaking of that, I just found out that if I was to take the parts from this and put it into my new case, that called the EVGA S340 White, that it will void my warranty. And my warranty is going to last till 2020. I don't know what it is with like the things that I buy, but I get like the extremely long warranties, even though that I know it's not going to be that good. Because I'm going to want to do something to that part before like 4 or 3 years is up. It's just going to happen. And 65 speed limit. So we're still in Nevada, which is good. I really want the newer wheel though. No, I like the looks of the old wheel better. Because it's just, to me, it looks better in the sense that it's cleaner looking. And by that I mean it doesn't have all the knobs and dials and stuff on it. Whereas the G29 and G920 don't have any buttons on their shifter. They have all their buttons on the wheel. So they have like a little rotary rotary knob. English, perfect. But like, so the shifter looks a lot better. But then, like, I just didn't like the look of it because, it just looked too weird. Now, some people would disagree with me, and no people are getting on to my side. That's good. Oh no. Oh well then. Yeah, we can just edit that out. I prefer not to say what just happened there. But the G29 is going to have so much better compatibility than my current wheel, because my current wheel is so old. Yet, a lot of games still support it, but the compatibility is just not as good. And, like, the compatibility is going to be better in the sense that the calibration is going to be a lot easier to set up, because, like, this wheel is just annoying. Like, I play a game of Forza for, like, 30 minutes, and boom, my wheel's like this when I have it straight. So bad. And this is going to be a tight corner. flash is on. Do I have any beacon lights? If I do, they're on. Okay, done that. But I think it's stupid that you can't take your now, this is, I can understand. Actually, no, I can't. But anyway, it's annoying that if I take my computer parts out and put it into a new case, that they're gonna be not in warranty. The case is not convenient at all. I have to run like a hard drive case that is external to the computer, and it looks so ugly. And if I was to put my computer parts into the NZXT S340 white, it's gonna look so good. Because everything is neatly cable managed behind it. I get to have both side panels on. And overall, just, it has a glass side panel, and yeah. So it would be very annoying when this happens. And when I was actually calling Dell, because there was nothing I could find on the internet about what would happen if I was to do it. So that was pretty annoying. Had to call Dell, and they asked for the service code of the wheel. I said, is that necessary? Because, like, if they know that I'm going to do something to it, and they have my service code, they know, hey, this guy's going to do it. Let's just cancel his warranty, because he doesn't have any warranty after he does it. And, yeah. So I said, is it necessary? The person said, yes. And I said, but I just have a warranty question about if I was to do something with my computer, would the warranty be voided? And I think I might have got his mind off of the, like, service code, so I didn't have to give him my service code, service tag anyway, for the computer. And so Alimer doesn't know that I'm going to do stuff to my computer, which will void my warranty. But speaking of voiding warranties, did you know it's actually illegal for a company to void your warranty? I didn't know this. I thought that the companies could very well do it, but no, they're not allowed to. Well, guess what? You know why they still do it anyway? Because who's going to stop them? That's the actual reason why. There's no one to stop them. And if you go to court, they're going to have like 14 lawyers there. They're like the best in the country. And before you even have a chance to talk, they're going to have the case done. And you're going to fail it. So spending a ton of money on lawyers to do nothing, not worth it. That's what they see. So they're like, okay, no one's really going to do this, because they think, oh, there's no law. But it's called this law that I'm going to put on the screen right now. And it's the Warranty Act of something something, and in it, it states that a company is not allowed to void a product's warranty. But once again, it takes out a ton of money for someone to actually do this, so they say, oh, well, if we get sued for it, who cares, because it's not going to make anything happen. There would have to be like a class action lawsuit to actually have an effect on something like that, which is basically a bunch of people suing a company for the same exact thing. And I'd rather just not get involved with it and do things that make my computer appear if something was to break without me causing any harm to it. If something was to break, return it to its original configuration. And I think the person on there was actually screwing with me a bit. My mind, because he was like, it only covers accidental damage, and then so I'm just thinking, okay, well, what if no damage occurs that I have done? No damage occurs. What's going to happen if no damage occurs that's intentional? Not really intentional, but that I do by accident, which is not considered as being accidental, because that's something that I do too. Actually, yes. So if I was to damage a part, it would, I think, still be covered, because that would be an accidental damage. Whereas, if I was having an intention to do something, it would be considered not accidental. because, oh, well, they say, oh, well, it's gonna be modifying your computer. How is just taking my parts out of my computer and putting it into another case modifying the parts of my computer? I'm not modifying it. I'm just putting the cases in a new home. No, I'm putting the parts in a new home, yeah. So, that's stupid. And I was also researching. Apparently, you can't upgrade the GPU in your Alienware device, or else it'll avoid the warranty of the GPU. Really? I thought Alienware had one of the better warranties. Nope. The only thing that you're actually allowed to upgrade is hard drives and RAM. And that was a voice crack. How many miles do we have left on this? 121 miles. This truck is performing just great. Although I probably need to stop at a fuel station sometime soon. I'm a bit of less than half of a tank of fuel. And I'm going to be doing this sometime soon. I spent $80 on thermal paste and a power supply, because the power supply in my computer would be super jank to try and fit into another computer because it has this mechanism thingy on it. It's not like a normal power supply, because Alienware likes to make their own stuff. Same thing with their motherboard. So I really don't see how they're going to detect if I'm using a different case. Because yes, it's going to be detected, but as long as I don't go onto Dell's website and do a system configuration scan, because you can actually do something to scan your configuration. And as long as I don't do that and they realize, oh, he's using a different case, it's fine. Because it's just a motherboard. The motherboard doesn't have a mind of its own. Of course, that's probably actually being developed right now. Computers having minds of their own. But back onto the topic of this, it's just stupid. Don't buy an Alienware computer. And hopefully Alienware didn't realize I said that, because they'll flag my video and take it down off YouTube because I mentioned their brand. Well, I claim fair use. There, now what are you going to do? And if you don't know, fair use is basically just the way of getting out of stuff. So you can you can talk about something in a video, and the owner of it cannot do anything as long as you claim fair use. Now, if you put video and audio footage of theirs, just someone's, into your video, then yes, they have the right to do anything they want. But if you're like talking about a subject and a company doesn't want you to, what are they going to do? Delete your video? Okay, do something else. I don't know, because there might be a delay of videos sometime this week, because I'm gonna have to have my computer inactive for like a day or two, and then my wheel is gonna be being sent back, so for about a week I'm not gonna have any American Truck Sim videos or car games in general, which, yeah, because that's like some of my main videos are like that. Like my main series that I put on YouTube is Car Mechanic Simulator, which does not use the wheel. There is BeamNG Drive, uses wheel. There's American Truck Simulator, uses wheel. Now, BeamNG Drive I can substitute for a controller. That's on a different topic, though. I think what we're going to do right now is stop ranting and continue our load in the next episode. Once I find a place to pull over, I am, and then when I do that, we're ending the video. Now, this Freightliner is really a nice truck. I've said that a lot in the last episode. And floating gears. Got that. Float second. Float first. And I couldn't float that. Okay. There we go. So, hopefully you liked this episode. And goodbye.